Și salutare lume, eu sunt Ganzi, bine v-am regăsit la episodul 6 de la Assassin's Creed. Să-i dăm bice. Haide băieți, să vedem ce ne așteaptă acum mai departe. Că eu văd că ne-a iar de la partea asta, așa că o trebuie să dormim iar. Of. Nu s-a salvat. Ca de obicei.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Hai moșule. Trebuie o parte să pot să trec aici la acest aparat frumos și sexy. Sunt curios ce ne va arăta. Că din câte știu, cred că i-am omorât pe toți.
My student, we have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory.
Mai unul.
It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Și am primit altă săbiuță. Mai bună, să înțeleg. Extra throwing nice. Yay! Aș mai avea nevoie acum de asta.
Where is he going?
Bă, te fă din pote. Bun, deci mergem la Ierusalim.
What is he running from?
Mergem la noi la vizuină.
When the animus shows you are being watched by an informed guard, you should blend
Hai să vedem ce
immediately.
trebuie să facem.
Even the slightest disturbance.
Dacă chiar mi sunt dat topite. Da, nu mai zic nimic.
Die, thief! Die, thief!
Nu mai are să aflăm pe unde sunt, că na.
I stand
Îi
before
căutăm
you
așa
to
de...
deliver a warning.
Cum am făcut până în prezent.
There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next.
Am făcut și până acum. Noi suntem inteligenți. Mă, dar de ce pizda, mă?
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him. The Crusaders must be destroyed.
Bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ah, ok, trebuie să mergem în partea aia. Era să cădem, băgam pula, cădeam. Arată misiunea, te rog. Am morto. Mergem aici.
Why would he do that? He's going to run into someone.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
N-am ce să fac.
Won't anyone help me? Like that? My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Da, nu. O să ia parte. Așa. Ia uite-mă. Un frumușel aici. A fost numai. Hai, nu pune. De ce toate se încrucișează mâinile? De ce se încrucișează mâinile? Foarte buguit. Până astăzi... Doamne... Ce încrucișează mâinile? Două misiuni. Două misiuni. E bine rău așa. Da, direct. Tu cu șapa, mă. Nu. Ce dracul ai pe aici? Mi-a handicapat.
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
Come on. No, no.
Oh dear. What is he doing?
Или как поставить сейчас набор? Хорошо. Просто ич. No, what if... Ну, хватит.
لا تدعوه يا لن يخدعنا أبدا. Show yourself.
Че про... Квайчи. Ну,
I know now why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God. This is what I have
Why?
learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me, master.
e ok. Nu mă supăr cu tine. Nu vrei bine. Nu vrei să moară maestru tău.
We have drawn lines across the land, spilled the blood of those we once called friends. We have all suffered because of this. But now we are offered a chance at redemption, a chance to begin anew. Let us make peace with the Crusaders. Let us live as one.
Da,
We
vera.
must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
Dar îmi pare por, de ce? Pare. Toate cuvinte mărețe pe guriță.
How about you turn around and cover someone else?
E, păi deja vorbim cu mine.
To pick a fight.
Bă, doamne, ia-mă, 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 ia-mă. Spune-mă.
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But This is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Bye bye. Da. De ce arătăm exact ca Altair?
You ever see someone do that before? Damn.
De ce ești handicapat și nu te urci până la capăt? Mă, Altair, ce pizda mă te faci? De unde pula vezi ăla? Ați înțeles cu ideea? Uite, așa lucrează un asasin adevărat. De ce? Ah, ok. Nu știu ce dăm pe F, nu de... Ce mă duroasele? Misiune! Unde se află? Deci fix aici. A, e jos acolo, nu? Sperăm. Că dacă m-am dat de treaba, am bag ceva. Bă, băi, vezi distanța. Și noi cei care ar trebui să sărim fără grijă acolo. Nu înțeleg cum ăsta. Am uitat. Dați-mă.
Did you see them? No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusaders Knights in Jerusalem?
Emanuel.
It is.
Așa pe cap.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend the funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
Ok, hai să mergem... Mergem la vizuină, în sfârșit. Asta a fost, cred că, cea mai rapidă parte de... partidă de misiuni, să zic așa. Și pe lângă chestia asta... Asta e ultima misiune, cred? Hai, nu. Dați-mă de cum faci. Sărac, încercați voi să venim pe mine, dar avem nicio șansă. Să mă prind. Să mă omorâți. Sărac. Nu mai prinde.
You're a dead man.
Era să fii gândit.
Come back here.
Ce pula mea. N-am să-mi întreb, adică îți pare foarte normal că îl stătea în aer, în primul rând. Nu știu și asasin, dar mai special, cu... Na, puteri supranaturale. Gata, nu mai știu, nu știți care a fost. Nu sunt eu nebun. Bun, asta ar fi ultima asasinare din câte știu. Haideți să vedem ce are de spus acest frumușel.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. I won't give him the chance to continue his campaign.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik.
Then tell me.
Robert and his Templars walk the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what MUALIM told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better.
Ok, mi-ai dat-o, dar nici nu e. Ia mă, se bugui drept.
Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadr. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Bun.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
N-am reîmprietenit cu Malek, sau cum cheamă? știu acum vine asasinarea. Presupun că ultima. Să sperăm. Nu mi-e indiferent. Nu! Ok. Bine, sincer să fiu, ziceam să sperăm doar pentru că n-am mai postat de foarte mult timp, pentru că toate videoclipurile astea pe care o să vedeți acum de la 3 încolo și știu că sunt foarte lungi, cred, din câte știu, sunt foarte, foarte lungi. Nu știu dacă o să vă uitați, dar ce fi o fi. Și așa nu se uită prea mult pe mine. Și n-ai bine, nu se uită mai nimeni la mine, dar e ok. Eu fac doar pentru nu știu. Pentru voi postez, dar fac și pentru voi și pentru mine. Adică, în mare parte fac ca să vă simțiți și voi și eu bine. Pentru că vă arăt experiența mea jucând aceste jocuri. Drăguțe. Și poate când toată lumea postează tot ce postez eu, mai ales ca român. Nu sunt cel mai bărbăreț și deseori pe cameră nu am cuvintele la mine. Dar e ok. În timp mă obișnuiesc cu voi, voi cu mine. Poate creștem comunitatea asta. Canalul. Nu e chiar comunitate, că încă n-avem. Ok, să ascultăm aici ca să nu mai pierdem informație și ce trebuie.
I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun.
Hai să ne rugăm și noi.
Take this moment to reflect
Până la urmă e un om.
on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
Bă-te-l dracu! Filmez! Ceva nu e ok. Ceva nu e ok. Trebuia să fug? Nu înțeleg. Nu înțeleg misiunea asta. mă.
Kapalı bile yer.
Hai femeie cumva. O bir de çayını çekin.
I would see your eyes before you die.
Ce mai dubios asasinare.
I sense you
Și lași
expected
femeie.
someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
MUALIM still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arthur to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You are not my target. I will not take your life. You're
Mai
free to
ce
go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Yeme boyuna eğmek istiyorsun. Gel buraya. Nasıl kaybettin? Burada. Bu tarafta. Gel.
Ne-a făcut-o, bă, ne-a făcut-o bine rău. Bine rău. Nu prea mai înțeles că nu mai este. Vedeți de că deci de acum așteaptă că nu mai este. Ce dracu! A fost foarte dubios faptul că nu m-a lăsat să-l omor din săritură pentru că s-a bubuit. Ca de obicei, că nu se putea. Asta sunt mai puțin mai vorbărezi decât de obicei. Ai, dracu, Smith. Dăm anonimul și după merge frumos. Repede, cum mai repede posibil. Oficiuirea, pentru că... Treaba nu e ok deloc. Bat pula în tine de joc. Scuze, Ubisoft. Da, e fake și mă enervează că e bubuit. Jocul ăsta e unplayable la mai mult. Nu 100%, dar... Bag pula în voi. Putu-vă țărani în gură. Am scăpat ieri. Bun, hai să vedem ce se întâmplă.
It was a trap.
Ce facem?
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to MUALIM.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Trebuie să mergem pe jos. Da, suntem obligați. N-am vrut să fac asta. Îmi pare rău. Let's go.
Teach your heresy elsewhere.
It's forbidden for you to eat. Have you gone mad?
He's going to hurt himself.
Da, e tot de locul, da, ok.
Where is he going? Infidel, die!
Infidel! Move!
Out of the way!
Don't move him! Yeah!
Move! Out of the way! You will not get away from me!
N-ai mers cu calul, de mult timp. Stai, unde trebuie să mergem? Aici? Unde trebuie să mergem? Unde trebuie să mergem? Că nu știu.
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate them.
Arsuf. Unde pula mea e Arsuf? Aici e Arsuf. What the fuck? Avem ceva de mers până Arsuf.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyorum.
Aici în partea asta.
Over here! It's now!
Bun. Acum aici. Bun. Și acum e aici. Dai că le mergem înapoi acum. Ups. Avem partea asta, nu? Cred că da. Da. Bun, ne apropiem. Bun, am intrat în oraș.
Should you cause a disturbance,
Acum
it is
haideți
wise
să
to
vedem
leave
de
the
la
area.
facem, îl găsim. Bun. Și ce? Ok, ce bine că l-a asasinat în direct. Ce? Sat. Ok.
Get away from me!
Măi, să-ți demorăm pe tot ca să... A fix acolo am să sar.
Burada! Bu tarafta! Gel buraya! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsunuz? Gel buraya!
Hei, dă-te mă dracu jos! Doamne, ferește! Mor, mă! Mor, mă! What the... Sar, mă, de pe cal, handicapatule! Bă, 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 buguit! Nu ești pula moartă. Ia-te știu. Ia mă, mor de la asta. Mor și tu de la asta. Mor și tu. Mor și tu. Băga mea, ești pula mă gravă asta. Mă, îmi bag pula mă. Ha, mă. Nu ești pula.
Get away from me! Pay for your sins!
Nu ești pula mă, voi. Sclavi. Cine ăștia pe mine? Ce vrei, mă? Îmi bagă pula, mă. Pula în cido. Ha, mă. Ce dracu proiect în cer ăștia? Te voy trick.
You wish to die? How can one expect to defeat? But how only?
Oj, no błędziu. To co? Bam. Przestań skrytować się umarkość. Będzie która minę mu. Hajda sus.
Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez. Il ne doit pas s'échapper! Now, you should know better. Je vais te chier.
Musimy morir raz pak wielki. Nic się kliknął. No to się zamor. Nie parę.
Seigneur peut donner la force dont j'ai besoin. Tu vas me le payer cher.
Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Nicht gegen.
Bun.
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then? It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's MUALIM who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabran. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To
Ok.
arms, assassin. Un assassin! Il ne peut pas s'échapper! Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever. Time for games is ended.
Ah, não. Moje.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, MUALIM.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well fought, assassin. It seems God favors your cause this day.
Fakt da biće upoznao.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man?
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then?
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had.
Yes, yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
Cât de fucked up e totul.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen!
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
Threat's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
Deci următorul episod de sfârșitul. Mă las să intru în sală. Ok. Ok, pe atunci, da. Eu am Ganzi și ne vedem data viitoare la următorul episod, care probabil va fi și ultimul. Acum, habar nu am. Deci, v-am pupat, copii.